Why did a golden bird from the Johto region fly over a rainbow in the very first episode of Kanto? We all asked this massive question. Every kid watching in the late 90s stared at their television screen in awe. Ash and Pikachu lay battered in the mud. The intense storm cleared. A brilliant rainbow stretched across the entire sky. Then a radiant golden creature soared into the clouds. We did not know its name. We only knew it possessed profound magic. For decades, fans brushed this moment off as a simple animation error. Others claimed it was just a random visual Easter egg designed to keep audiences guessing. They were wrong. It was never a mistake. It was never a cheap marketing trick. It was a deliberate divine blessing. This single golden appearance holds the ultimate secret to the entire anime timeline. Today, we decode the true meaning behind the climax of Episode 1. The common myth tells us the writers had no concrete plan. People argue the animation studio threw a shiny bird into the sky because they lacked a cohesive vision. Critics claim the executives merely wanted to tease a second generation of video games before the first generation even finished airing. We need to shatter this false narrative. The original creative team crafted a deeply intentional mythology. They built a living, breathing universe filled with consequence. They placed that legendary beast in the sky to establish a fundamental, unbreakable truth about our main character. This golden creature is Ho-Oh. It stands as the guardian of the skies. It rules as a god of resurrection and eternal life. Its sudden appearance over Route 1 changes everything we know about Ash. To understand the sheer magnitude of this event, we must travel forward to the Johto region and uncover the ancient forgotten legends of Ecruteak City. Centuries ago, Ho-Oh resided at the peak of the Tin Tower. It lived in perfect harmony with the people of Ecruteak City. The Sky Guardian brought peace and abundant prosperity to the land. Humans and Pokemon shared a sacred bond forged in trust and mutual respect. The city flourished under the golden light of the legendary bird. The people built majestic structures to honor their benevolent protector. But humanity holds a deep capacity for greed and selfishness. Conflict erupted within the peaceful city. A devastating fire consumed the nearby brass tower. The fierce flames raged for 3 days and 3 nights. The sky filled with thick black smoke. 3 innocent, nameless Pokemon perished in the terrible blaze. The tragedy shook the very foundation of the region. Ho-Oh descended from the heavens. It used its miraculous divine power to resurrect the fallen creatures. It breathed new life into their ashes. They became the legendary beasts Raikou and Tay and Suicune, but the Sky God witnessed the senseless destruction caused by human vanity. The tragedy shattered the ancient bond of trust. Ho-Oh abandoned the Tin Tower. It spread its massive wings and vanished into the endless sky. Before departing, the legendary bird left behind a singular, profound prophecy. The elders of Ecruteak City recorded the promise. Ho-Oh would only return to the human realm under one specific condition. The golden bird would only reveal itself again to a trainer possessing a genuine pure heart. The prophecy of the pure heart is not a simple bedtime story. It acts as a cosmic law within the universe. For 300 long years, countless ambitious trainers scaled the highest mountains seeking the Sky Guardian. Masters of incredible physical strength searched the clouds. Wealthy champions boasting unbeatable teams scoured the globe. None of them ever found the bird. None of them ever saw a single golden feather. Ho-Oh remained a phantom. It rejected the strong. It rejected the wealthy. It rejected the arrogant. The Sky God searched the hearts of humanity and found them lacking. It waited for a soul untainted by greed or the lust for power. It waited for a spirit burning with fierce, unconditional compassion. The universe demanded a hero who valued life above victory. It demanded a protector who would gladly lay down their own life for another creature. Now we bring our focus back to Pallet Town. We examine the young boy who overslept on the most important day of his life. Ash begins his journey as a deeply flawed protagonist. He is loud. He is inexperienced. He acts stubborn and foolish. He lacks the basic fundamental skills of a Pokemon trainer. His very first partner refuses to listen to a single command. Pikachu openly mocks the boy. Pikachu shocks him with lightning. The electric mouse views the young trainer with pure disdain. They share no bond. They share no mutual trust. They endure a miserable, frustrating morning. Ash tries to capture a wild Pidgey using a plain rock. He misses his target and accidentally strikes a Spearow. This foolish amateur mistake incites the wrath of an entire territorial flock. The situation spirals rapidly out of control. The sky darkens with angry beating wings. The harsh reality of the wild crashes down upon the inexperienced boy. This is not a fun game. This is a brutal fight for survival. The ensuing chase tests the very limits of human endurance. Ash pedals a stolen heavy bicycle through a violent, raging thunderstorm. The freezing rain blinds his vision. The booming thunder deafens him. The Spearow flock relentlessly pursues them down the muddy path. The angry birds want vengeance. Pikachu sustains severe painful injuries. The small creature clings desperately to life. The heavy bicycle hits a rock and crashes hard into the muddy earth. Ash and Pikachu tumble violently into the dirt. The massive flock circles above them like a dark, swirling storm cloud. They prepare to deliver the final lethal strike. This is the exact moment the universe holds its breath. This is the precise moment destiny takes the center stage. Ash stands up. He does not run away. He does not cower in fear. He turns his back to the raging flock. He faces Pikachu. He speaks soft words of comfort to the injured creature. He tells his partner to get inside the Pokeball to stay safe. Then he turns to face the violent storm. He spreads his arms wide. He offers his own fragile flesh and blood to the attackers. He screams at the Spearow to destroy him and spare his friend. He declares he will defeat them all. Ash sacrifices his own body to protect a creature that showed him nothing but pain and hatred just hours prior. He demands the flock take him instead. He surrenders his lifelong dream of becoming a Pokemon master. He surrenders his very life to save a small yellow mouse. This single act of selfless heroism echoes across the entire sky. The sheer immense compassion radiates upward through the dark heavy storm clouds. It pierces the highest heavens. It rings out like a massive cosmic bell. High above the Kanto region, a dormant god opens its eyes. Ho-Oh senses a brilliant, shining flash of pure, untainted love. It feels a spirit burning with the exact virtue it sought for 3 centuries. The sky god recognizes the pure heart. Ash did not just stumble into a lucky random encounter. He actively summoned a deity. His unmatched, endless compassion pulled Ho-Oh from the highest stratosphere. He passed the ultimate test. The thunder cracks loudly. Pikachu witnesses the profound sacrifice. The electric mouse leaps into the air and unleashes a massive, desperate thunderbolt. The bright blast strikes the flock. The violent storm breaks. Ash and Pikachu awaken on the damp earth. The dark clouds part. The rain clears away. A magnificent, vibrant rainbow bridges the entire sky. They look up together. A majestic golden bird flies slowly toward the horizon. Glittering, sparkling light trails behind its massive wings. It shines brighter than the sun itself. Ho-Oh graces Ash with its divine presence. It bestows a silent, powerful blessing upon the young boy. The Sky Guardian confirms the ancient prophecy. The 300-year wait is finally over. The universe found its ultimate champion in a 10-year-old kid from Pallet Town. The bird leaves behind a single radiant item. A glowing golden feather drifts down from the sky. This is the rainbow wing, the ultimate undeniable symbol of a pure heart. The rainbow wing carries profound, deep significance. It is not just a shiny, rare souvenir. It is a divine mandate from the heavens. The feather represents a sacred, unbreakable covenant between the Sky Guardian and the chosen hero. It marks Ash as the legendary rainbow hero. It signifies a unique, rare soul capable of bridging the immense gap between humans and Pokemon. It proves that true, genuine strength does not come from gym badges or shiny championship trophies. True strength flows directly from empathy. True strength emerges from the sheer willingness to suffer for the sake of others. Ash proves this fundamental truth time and time again. He turns bitter enemies into loyal friends. He heals broken, damaged spirits. He values the well-being of his team over any worldly material prize. The golden feather serves as a permanent, lasting reminder of his limitless bound potential. Let us look at the 25-year journey that followed this miraculous event. Every major triumph Ash experiences traces directly back to this singular moment of cosmic validation. When he dives into the freezing ocean to save a drowning Pokemon, we see the pure heart. When he steps bravely between fighting angry legendaries, we see the pure heart. When he tearfully releases his strongest partners so they can find their own happiness, we see the pure heart. Ho-Oh knew exactly who it chose on that rainy day. The Sky God saw the courageous boy who would one day save the world countless times. It saw the resilient boy who would stand firm against the darkest forces and emerge victorious. It saw the boy who would eventually become the monarch. Ash became the greatest Pokemon trainer in the entire world, but the firm foundation of his entire heroic legacy rests upon the muddy, wet ground of Route 1. It rests upon a moment of pure sacrifice. Think back to how you felt watching that first episode. You felt the real magic. You felt the massive surge of emotion when Ash stood his ground. You knew deep down you were watching something truly extraordinary unfold. You were witnessing the literal birth of a legend. The creators captured raw lightning in a bottle. They crafted a scene so emotionally powerful it resonated with millions of children around the globe. They taught us a vital, important lesson about courage and sacrifice. They showed us that true heroes do not need capes or special superpowers. True heroes simply need the courage to care. They need the bravery to shield the weak and vulnerable. Ash embodied this grand ideal perfectly. He set a high golden standard for all of us to follow. Ho-Oh never truly leaves Ash behind. The golden bird appears at crucial vital turning points in his long life. It flies over the Silver Conference after Ash concludes his difficult journey in the Johto region. It soars high through the sky when Ash returns to Kanto after conquering the challenging battle frontier. These magical appearances are not random coincidences, they are divine check-ins. The Sky God watches over its chosen champion. It validates his constant progress. It reminds him of the brave promise he made on that fateful stormy day. It tells him to keep moving forward, to keep believing in the sacred bond between humans and Pokémon. The cosmic connection between the boy and the bird transcends normal time and space. It is a bond forged in the hot fires of sacrifice and sealed with a beautiful rainbow. The golden bird from the Johto region flying over a Kanto rainbow was the ultimate grand declaration of destiny. It shattered the rigid boundaries of regions and generations. It unified the entire complex mythology of the Pokémon world under one core vital theme. Love conquers all obstacles. Empathy is the ultimate supreme power. The writers painted a flawless masterpiece in the sky. They gave us a hero worthy of our deep admiration. They gave us a massive story that would endure for decades. The mud, the rain, the Spearows, the lightning, the rainbow, and the golden feather. These vital elements combine to create a perfect symphony of visual storytelling. They established a grand legacy that will never ever fade away. This single golden feather set the perfect tone for an incredible 25-year journey. Ash was never just an ordinary kid from a small, quiet town. He was always destined to be a hero from day one. He carried the heavy blessing of the skies in his heart. He walked a long path illuminated by a divine magical rainbow. He showed the entire world what it means to love fiercely and fight bravely. He proved that a pure heart can change the whole universe. He proved that deep compassion is the greatest force in existence. The next time you see a bright rainbow, remember the brave boy who stood against the storm. Remember the golden bird that answered his desperate call. Remember the pure magic of that very first episode. Subscribe to the channel if you want to uncover more epic mysteries hidden in the skies of the Pokémon world.